Well, hello everybody. It is Kelly with Kelly's Cachet, and yep, I'm in my car all the time. So I saw a thing about using the back camera on your phone rather than the front camera on your phone. Why? I'm curious why that matters. Like, there's a thing, somebody bought a mirror and you can put the mirror so you can see if you're in the camera. Is the back camera way better for things like this? I'm truly not understanding. So if someone can enlighten me, that would be amazing. Okay, I haven't given an update for a while on my sales and spending status from the last thrift hauls that I did versus what I've done to try to flip it so far. So here we go. And also, I had a return. Somebody initiated a return on Poshmark, and you guys, I'm tempted to write to Posh. I just got the item back in the mail and I measured it and my measurements were accurate. Well, let me start over. So I sold somebody a J. Crew silk blend skirt. They asked me ahead of time for the waist measurement. I measured it. I said it's 14.5 inches. They said, great. They bought it. They got it. They opened a case for incorrect measurements. I'm like, okay. So Posh asked them to send measurements. The first time they used a hard ruler, which we don't use hard. It doesn't, anyway. And it was like 13.5 inches. And I'm like, no way. There's no way my measurement was an inch off. No way. So I commented and said, we don't use hard measurements when we do clothing because it doesn't. And she had pushed down on it too. So then she got a message from Posh saying, please send another one. So then she used a regular, like, material, a loosey-goosey one, a fabric tape measure, like a seamstress would use. And, but she didn't start at the edge of the fabric. She started in from the fabric and she pushed down on it. So I commented and I said, it's not to the edge of the fabric and she's pushing down on it, which is going to affect the measurement. But that one was right around 14 inches. So she gained a half an inch. I'm like, lady. So she sent a third measurement and it was 14.25 inches and she was still pushing down on it, which makes me really upset because my measurement was accurate. Posh sided with her and approved it. So I'm tempted to take a proper measurement, snap a picture of the whole thing, send it to Poshmark and say, when you allow people who send you photos of 3 different measurements to have an authorized return, you're opening the door for disaster. It's going to change the integrity of the platform if they keep doing stuff like that. My lighting just changed. That was really weird. And I don't know that they care, and I don't know that my voice would make a difference, but no voices don't make a difference. So I'm tempted to do that. What are your thoughts? What do you think? I'm just curious what everyone thinks. Okay, anyway, getting back to my sales. Okay, so I went shopping. I went to buy sell trades, I went to the bins, and I went to actual thrift stores, and I ended up spending $305 total. That was over like a 3-day whatever window. My average cost was below $5. It was probably more like $3. Which is pretty dang good for inventory. I got a lot of free people, you guys. Free people, Spiritual Gangster, the other brands, Torrid, all the good stuff. Eileen Fisher, it was all good. Some J. Crew, New Tag stuff, athletic stuff, Aloe Yoga, things like that. Anyway, Amanda Upperchard dress and a Noki dress, new tags that resells for like $300. So yeah, there was some really good stuff. Anywho, so since then, I have had 2 Whatnot shows. Yay, go me. And thank you for the people who rated me during the shows, because you guys, that is such an uplifting thing to have your friends and your fellow sellers on there send all the people from their show into your show, and it makes it worthwhile, and it boosts your mood, you know, because it's hard when you're in there talking to just a few people, or if no one's talking back and you're just like flapping your gum, you can only say so much to yourself. So it was super amazing. So I am so grateful for those people. It was amazing. Julie Becker, Hangry Hanger, Common Cloth, and another day it was somebody else. I forget. I'm so sorry. But you guys, thank you. And you know, even if you like raid somebody with 5 people, it's still so nice. It is still so nice. So if you're a seller on there, do that. Share the love because it's amazing. Okay, so my first Whatnot show, pretty good, $147 after fees. I'll take it. You know, I haven't been on there for a long time, and so that was not too shabby. And then what I did is I took some other items, I replaced the things that sold, and I reran the next day during the day, because that was a nighttime show, which is when I used to be a seller on there. I used to sell at night, always like around 5:15, 5:30, back in the day when I was on there literally every day. So daytimes for me have always been really rocky. I don't know. It's like, one, I think it's because I don't really know any of the people on there. They don't know who I am. And 2, I don't know if people are at work, so they can't really communicate, but they have it on, you know? So maybe they're kind of sort of watching, or they have it in their earbud and they're kind of listening, but they can't like type in the chat. So it's harder for me because I'm a social person and I like the interaction. So, I struggled during the day. So this was basically like a rerun of the first show with new things added to it. And I sold right around 60 after fees. So between the two, it was like $200, probably 3.5 hours. Cause the second show was an hour and a half. The first show was probably 2 hours. So yeah, so $300, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So that basically, I broke even at that point. Oh no, I didn't. I spent $300. I sold like $200. Then I did my online group. So the online group where I just post the items and people can claim them, that ended up being $192. So that was really good. And that was the things after the 2 Whatnot shows, kind of still what I had left. So my spend is like $305 and my sales so far are $399. So I'm about 30% profitable. Profitable. Words are hard. Which is awesome, but that's not my goal. My goal is a minimum of 60% profit. Now, however, I still have a ton of stuff left. And so my next step, I'm debating if I want to do like, do any of you do Instagram sales? I'm debating going live, because what the heck? You got nothing to lose. That's the thing. I mean, what's going to happen? I'm not going to sell anything? Okay. You know? But what if I do? So I don't know. So I'm tempted to go live on Instagram. Maybe no one will show up, and that's okay too. I don't know. I just don't know. I think I have a gray hair right here. You guys, I'm getting gray hairs, which I don't mind. Oh, it is. It's so white. The beauty of 50s. My grandma had the best silver hair. Anyway, I'm diverting. Okay. So I'm tempted to go live on Instagram, or TikTok invited me to sell on there. I don't even really, I have a TikTok account. I don't do anything with it. That was kind of weird. But thank you. Or I'm thinking like maybe like a $6, maybe like a $6 sale on the online group, but then to the buy sell trades. And I could just go straight there right now. I'm thinking this through. You know, this is how it goes, guys. I talk out loud and I think things through. Because on average there, I make $4 to $9 per item that they take. So that's not actually too shabby. I might go to the buy sell trade stores next. I could do that tomorrow. And yeah, and see what I end up getting. I think I'll do that. I think I will do that. So yeah, that is the plan. So, you know, spent $305. So far I'm at $399. So, you know, it's a win. It's a win so far. I still need to figure out how to do this on a much faster scale. My schedule is wonky, you guys. And so like today I work 12 to probably 9 p.m. Tomorrow I work 1 to probably 9 p.m. And Sunday I work afternoon to probably 10 p.m. So I have those daytime hours open to either do a show or to run to a buy sell trade or to go sourcing. I don't have my whole day open, and I wish I did, because I feel like I could really hammer stuff out, but I'm not at the point to let go of the serving income yet. So we won't be doing that. We won't be doing that. But yeah, so things are going pretty good. That's where it sits. I am tweaking. I'm starting to do the whatnot shows before the buy sell trades. I feel like for the number of items I'm selling and the return that I'm getting, it's a little higher than the buy sell trades. It's not a ton higher. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably an average of $6 to $8 an item, because of whatnot fees. You know what I mean? And buy sell trade, there are no fees. So profit wise, it's ending up about the same. This still does not include the things I'm selling on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, which, by the way, I've had like two or three Mercari sales in the last week because I started cross posting to there, which is super awesome. I've had some really good eBay sales lately, and I've had some Poshmark sales lately. So I'm seeing an increase in the sales because of the listing. Oh my gosh, I am not listing 10 a day on 2 platforms. I don't, this is such a lie. Oh my gosh. I was going to say I don't have the inventory for it. Yeah, I do. I don't have the time for it. And not that 20 listings a day is a lot. I'm just not staying on top of it. And I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and feel like a failure. So I am still listing every single day. There's days I list 15, 20, and there's days I list 10. So I am consistently listing every day, just not a set number. And I need to be a set number. I realize that I need to be like, have consistency in my business, because when I do, I see a change. So I think we're just gonna drop that down to 10 listings a day, not 20. And to whatever platform I feel like they should go to. Because I was being specific with where I was putting them. But then I had some like total Y2K things that I really wanted to put on Depop. I had a Depop sale too. And so I was like, oh, I'll list there instead. And then, you know, you list there, and then I'm like, oh, but I still have to do 10 here. And that's just dumb. Listings is listings no matter where it goes. So, yeah, so I think I'm just going to stick with 10 a day. I've done that so far. So that's been consistent. And then we'll kind of go from there. So yeah. So how are all of you? Where do you guys sit? What are your goals? What are your challenges? What are you excited about? What are your successes? Share. Because I want to know. I support you guys 1,000,000%. If you have any questions and I can help, I don't know if I can help, but I'm happy to. So yeah, but maybe I'll see you guys in my whatnot shows. Okay, love you.